Tonight the road opens like a promise, headlights cutting through the early dawn as a new idea of freedom rolls quietly into view, and in these first moments you already feel something different, something refined, something electric, because this is not just another motorcycle story, it is a cinematic journey into what touring can become. And if you love premium rides, future tech, and the soul of the open highway, you are in the right place with Point Shish. So take a breath, settle in, and if this kind of high-end exploration speaks to you, subscribe smoothly and stay with us, because the next few minutes deliver real value, real emotion, and a vision that changes how we see the road forever. Imagine the legendary Honda Goldwing reborn as an electric camper, gliding through American landscapes with near silence, blending decades of touring heritage with a bold electric future that feels both luxurious and daring. From the first rolling mile, the sensation is surreal, not because something is missing, but because something has evolved, replacing vibration with serenity, replacing noise with presence, and replacing compromise with thoughtful design. This electric Goldwing camper concept feels designed for riders who crave distance, comfort, and independence without sacrificing sophistication. The low center of gravity gives it an anchored confidence, especially noticeable as the highway curves through mountain passes or stretches endlessly across desert plains, and the balance feels intuitive, almost instinctive, as if the machine reads your intent before you act. Power delivery is smooth and immediate, with electric torque flowing like a steady current, making overtakes effortless and climbs feel composed, and even fully loaded with camping gear, the acceleration remains graceful rather than aggressive, perfectly suited for long-distance touring. The projected electric drivetrain suggests a high-capacity battery engineered for endurance, delivering a realistic touring range that supports real journeys rather than short showcases, and paired with intelligent energy management that adapts to riding modes, terrain, and payload. Charging becomes part of the rhythm, not a burden, with fast charging capability imagined to align with modern highway stops, scenic breaks, and overnight camps, transforming downtime into moments of rest rather than frustration. The camper integration is where this concept truly separates itself, because instead of towing or improvising, the design feels intentional, with a compact yet comfortable rear module that unfolds with elegant simplicity, offering sleeping space, storage, and shelter without disrupting the Goldwing's iconic silhouette. Inside that space, materials feel premium and practical, designed to withstand weather while still offering warmth, and the layout prioritizes ease, letting riders set up camp in minutes and return to the road just as quickly. Comfort remains the soul of the Goldwing experience, and here it reaches new heights, with a seat sculpted for all-day rides, supportive yet forgiving, and a riding position that keeps fatigue at bay hour after hour. The suspension, electronically controlled and tuned for touring weight, absorbs imperfections with a refined calm, making broken pavement and long interstate stretches equally manageable, while adaptive settings adjust automatically as conditions change. Technology flows through every interaction, from a wide, crystal-clear display that blends navigation, energy data, and ride information into one seamless interface, to intuitive controls that feel familiar to seasoned Goldwing riders yet modern enough to impress newcomers. Connectivity is imagined to be seamless, supporting smartphones, voice control, and real-time route optimization that factors in charging locations, elevation, and weather, turning planning into a smooth extension of the ride. Safety remains uncompromised, with advanced rider assistance systems projected to include adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and refined traction management, all working quietly in the background to enhance confidence without intruding on the experience. Design-wise, the electric Goldwing camper respects its heritage while embracing a cleaner, more aerodynamic future, with flowing lines, subtle lighting accents, and a presence that feels expensive without shouting for attention. On the road, heads turn not because it is loud, but because it is composed, modern, and unmistakably premium, carrying itself like a luxury tourer that knows exactly what it is. Riding through the United States or the UK countryside on this machine feels less like transportation and more like meditation in motion, where the quiet allows you to hear the wind, feel the temperature shift, and notice the world passing by in richer detail. Long days become less tiring because the absence of engine noise reduces mental fatigue, and the smoothness encourages a relaxed pace that invites exploration rather than rush. Storage is generous and intelligently arranged, accommodating riding gear, travel essentials, and camping equipment without clutter, and every compartment feels engineered rather than added as an afterthought. Real-world impressions point toward a machine that supports independence, letting riders choose remote routes, extended stays, and flexible schedules, redefining what a touring motorcycle can enable. This is not about replacing tradition, but extending it, honoring the Goldwing legacy of comfort and reliability while adapting it for a world that values sustainability and innovation. For riders who have spent years chasing horizons, the electric camper concept offers a new chapter, one where the journey remains central, but the impact is lighter and the experience more refined. As dusk settles and camp is set beside a quiet lake or open plain, the bike rests nearby, not ticking or cooling, but simply present, like a trusted companion waiting for the next morning. In moments like these, the idea of electric touring stops feeling experimental and starts feeling inevitable, because the benefits are tangible, emotional, and deeply aligned with why people ride in the first place. As we come closer to the end of this journey, remember that visions like this shape the future of motorcycling, and if you appreciate premium storytelling and forward-looking rides, make sure you are subscribed to Pointshish, because more cinematic explorations are always on the way. The new Honda Goldwing electric camper represents more than a machine. It represents freedom refined, adventure reimagined, and luxury that listens to the road rather than overpowering it. Thank you for riding with Pointshish today, and until our next journey together, ride safe, dream big, and keep the horizon calling.